blonde hair, big breasts, well, I don't know, tanned legs, tan body I guess. That's what you see on the front of like all magazines and stuff.
Yeah, no, I remember the first girlfriend mag I read when I was maybe like, I don't know, 14, and I wanted to be the cover girl, you know.
Because everyone's looking in magazines saying what they look like, stuff like that, and everyone has to be the same.
They make people look skinnier, and it has helped that they've put like the mark on the magazine saying that they haven't photoshopped it, but it's still like, you're still concerned about how you look compared to everyone else in the magazines.
There's a huge sense of the way people should look, and I suppose for young people there's not a lot of acceptance for kids that look different.
When you're at school and stuff, there's a lot of pressure to be skinny, and like you might get a bit bagged out or something if you're a bit bigger. But I think for younger girls, like maybe about grade 8 or 9, that's all they worry about, how beautiful they look, how skinny they are.
It's pushed upon like the perception of what is the ideal figure, but it's not accurate, you know what I mean?
They're trying to portray something that's really not possible for the average person.
I think you can Photoshop it to a certain extent, like the colour and stuff, but once you start doing other things like making yourself look skinnier, I guess, it's a bit different, making yourself look different, which is a bit silly.
Photoshopping's okay, as long as it's stated at the bottom of the picture that photoshopping has occurred.
It has certain features which distort what's the normal image. I mean, people have imperfections and they try and get rid of that.
The media trying to sell the perfect image so that they can sell their products.
I think it affects young women a lot. Yeah, I think it's unrealistic, unobtainable for the majority of women because a lot of it's genetic or a lot of it's airbrushed, you know, a lot of it's not real. So yeah, I think it has a high impact on women as they're growing up. Teenagers are really susceptible.
I don't think it's right, because you're beautiful the way you are basically, and you don't need to be photoshopped really. You should be happy with the way you look.
Our image of beauty is way distorted. What one person sees as beauty, the other person may not, so it's really up to interpretation.
I don't understand why people have to bring it upon themselves. It just doesn't make any sense. Why the pressure? Everyone's different, you know?
I think it's a bit, you know, like overrated, like everyone thinks everyone's so skinny and beautiful in all the magazines and everything. Everyone portrays young people as being, or wanting to be skinny, but I think it's fine just being who you are. Doesn't matter what size you are.